From the dungeons of Morningstar, my name is Clint.
And I'm Stretch, and this is Prevailing Strange. G'day guys, and welcome to Pop Culture News with Prevailing Strange, where we get to check out some of the latest trailers that are dropped this week, and also talk about some of the things that have come across our feeds.
If you like what we're doing here, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, follow along. Tell all your friends. Tell your next door neighbour. Share it on your Facebook and Instagram.
What news have you got for me, buddy?
Okay, not much because I updated my phone again today and it shit itself like a bag of dicks.
Lucky I got a bit of news and you can make up for it on the watched stuff.
A rumour from Small Screen Co. That says Sigourney Weaver is set to return as Ellen Ripley in Alien 5. Now, she was talking about this. I watched a couple of the Made of Avatar documentaries, right? Mm-hmm. And she was asked in an interview by, like, it was just like some internet blogger or something. It was like, would you ever go back as Ripley? Now, I think this is where this rumour's come from because she basically just said, I would love to come back as Ripley, but the story would have to be impeccable.
Yeah.
The movie, it can't be a cash grab. It has to make sense and it has to do the character justice.
Yep.
Fucking great.
Amen. Yep.
Amen.
Neil Blomkamp was looking at doing one for a while there.
I heard that, yeah.
And it was going to be a direct sequel to Aliens. It was going to ignore 4 and 5.
Good. Great.
3
Resurrection.
And 4. Yeah. Yeah. And 3. Ignore 3 as well.
3 was terrible.
Yeah.
Ignore Resurrection. It didn't need to. Look, if it was a standalone movie on its own, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but it just didn't fit in the franchise.
No, not at all.
It's funny, I saw James Cameron talking the other day about the movies that came after. And so old mate that did the third one was a guy from did Twin Peaks. I forget what his name
It was.
Yeah. He said, like, he was asked about how they let Newton that die. He's like, mate, I ended that movie with, these great characters.
Yeah.
And they just shit the bed, killed them off and just left her, like,
Dude, it was directed by David Fincher.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's incredible. He's done shit like, we'll talk about 7 later on too. He's done incredible movies.
Done great stuff, yeah. And James Cameron did say that it looked like he got a lot of pressure from the higher-ups.
Right. It's always the way, dude, isn't it? It's always the way. Just because you're in charge of a studio and you think you know what's going on, these people that are in charge of these movies, the directors, the writers, they're artists, man.
Yeah.
Let their vision be, if you want to direct a movie, do it yourself.
That's right.
You're hiring these directors, let them do their thing. If they stick to budget and it's not going to be turned into a fucking porno, then let them do their thing because that's why, and this is exactly why majority of films fail these days because studios are getting too involved and they're like, oh no, we wanted to do this. Unless you're Kevin Feige, shut up.
Yeah.
And even he's dropped off in the last couple of years.
Oh, I mean,
Disney TV shows need to just calm down.
Wonder Man is good.
Is it really?
We'll get to that in...
I haven't even started watching it. I didn't even think about giving it time because it's not Nathan Fillion.
Worth watching.
Okay.
My first bit of news.
Yes, sir.
Apple TV has acquired the rights to Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere universe, which has over 25 books and novellas in it. So he's
shit.
Yeah, he was the one I got into him when I finished reading Robert Jordan's A Wheel of Time.
Right, okay.
He finished the last 3 books off because...
So it's more fantasy and shit too?
Yeah, it's fantasy.
Fair.
Because Robert Jordan passed away, he finished the books off, and he was doing his own books at the time anyway. So they've...
And this is Apple?
Apple TV. Yep.
It's usually Amazon that's doing all the fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
This is good to hear.
Yeah. So, there's over 25 different books and novellas. And they're hiring to do the Mistborn series, which was his first lot of books. I think there's 7 books in that series.
Right.
They're hiring to do movies with that. And then there's the Stormlight Archive, which is another part of that universe, and they're looking to make a TV show out of that.
Right. I think that's a smart move. Just have one TV show and the rest make movies.
Mm-hmm.
If he's got all these books and they make a show out of majority of the books, you're going to kill the golden goose.
Yeah. And they're based in different times and parts of the fucking world and shit. So It can be done.
Fuck yeah.
But there's plenty there. And it's a pretty cool magic system too.
As good as your magic system.
Yet to be seen.
All right, we'll talk about that later because we're not talking about stuff. Speaking of David Fincher, there is a 7 TV like a series. We say TV series, but it's streaming. Let's be real. At Netflix with David Fincher.
Right.
That was via Giant Freaking Robot on their website.
I did like with the first one you prefaced with it's a rumour.
Well, thank you.
You've matured.
I'm trying to do better because you're a whinging bitch. And to be quite honest, if you kept busting my balls about it, I was going to boil your teeth.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Anyway, Frieren, which we talked about.
I'm going to pour concrete in your eyes in a minute.
Becomes the only anime in history to have two...
Be in the news cycle 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, you're right.
2 seasons ranked number 1.
I heard great things about it, dude. Jack was telling me about it the other day.
Yeah. So currently it's rated 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. 100%.
1 review?
5. That's critics. That's critics.
Oh, shit.
That's critics, yeah. And it's 95% from audiences.
I'm going to have to give this some time, I think.
Hang
on. What's Akira rated? I'm going to Google that.
It's currently rated 8.9 on IMDb and 4.6 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Okay, fuck you. Rotten Tomatoes, I don't want to hear another one of your reviews from Rotten Tomatoes ever again. It give Akira 91%. Fuck off. It is one of the just shittest TV shows, movies, whatever you want to call it, piece of entertainment I've ever seen.
Did you even finish it?
Yeah, no, not really, because it's terrible. And look at the screen cover they used.
Man, you didn't even finish it. How can you even tell?
100,000 plus ratings, 90% from people.
Have you seen the behind the scenes on how they fucking created that piece of art?
With a pencil?
Paint, pencils, yeah.
I nailed it. See that? I haven't seen it. I still know how they did it.
As somebody who is quite artistic themselves, you should appreciate it just for that.
Oh, you're being nice.
I'm being serious. You're fucking
sincere.
jerk off.
When you said, you're artistic, I was like,
autistic.
Yeah, I'm very. There's something wrong with his brain, dude. I don't know what it is, but I'm really excited to find out one day and ignore it completely.
But yeah, Frieren, beautiful. It's beautiful.
The cover art that they had on when you flick past it on Crunchyroll looked fantastic. Netflix.
Oh, I'm not talking about the style. Like, style's great.
Oh,
the
okay.
Story, man.
Yeah, right. See, I liked Full Metal Alchemist better than Akira by a fucking landslide. Akira just look. It was made in '88, right? So if it's as do you think people love it because it is not transcendent,
profound? It's quite profound.
Yeah.
It's a cultural touchstone.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who only like it because everybody else likes it.
I love it for the fact that every cell in that show is hand drawn, and mate, there is some goddamn detail in some of them drawings, man. And the fact that it is all hand animated, it is all hand drawn. It's a masterpiece. Story's terrible, dude.
It's a great sci-fi story. What are you talking about? Starts off with a couple of biker gangs fucking duking it out the street. One of them who doesn't quite fucking hold up to his mate ends up fucking with like a psychic fucking powers, fucking cuts loose and they've got to fucking tear him down. Like, it's great. It's a great sci-fi story. I don't know why you don't like it, claiming to be the sci-fi nerd that you are.
I'm going to jam your shit right back in your ass where it came from, mate. That's a terrible, terrible movie. For me personally.
Yeah, subjectively, you don't like it. That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I'm not saying that I hate anime.
Do you think if you watched it back when you were a kid, it might rock your world?
I think it would have blown my mind. Whereas I watch things like
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Edge Runners.
Incredible. Insane. Ninja Batman. Insane. Incredible. I don't know. I think it's just because they're more current to me now, and because I'm seeing this old. I say old man. It's 88. It's 6 years younger than me. Fuck off. But yeah, I'm culturally fucking significant. I'm not sure a lot of anime movies would have gone the way they have without Akira. I'll say that. Moving on. That's all my news.
That's all your news. All right, well,
I had so many screenshots ready, but then I'm like, Jeremy said checking to see if there are rumours. And I couldn't find whether they're substantiated or whether it was prefaced as a rumour. So
well,
I just
you can say
ignored
rumours.
them.
If you can't find that it's legit.
But what if it's
say
just
a
some
rumour.
dickhead that's invented an Instagram page that pops up on my For You and then I'm like, oh, that's news, and it's not.
Well, things like Mark Ruffalo being fired from Disney, all you had to do was Google it and find that it wasn't.
Yeah. Dude, actually, we seen Henry Cavill's. You shared it the other day on our Instagram.
Yep.
Dude, come on.
Images from Highlander, we'll put them up somewhere around here.
Can I show you where you're going to put them?
Sure.
Right here. Right there.
There we go.
Dude, looks fantastic.
Beautiful.
He looks sensational.
Those set pieces
usual.
look sensational.
Fuck, he's always handsome as shit. Is there now? I was talking about there being a busy actor in Hollywood and him being fucking busy. But you know who else is busy? I watched 2 of his shows today. John Barenthal.
Yep.
Spider-Man, The Punisher. That his and her. There was another one he made. He's just finished making another season of The Bear. Where do they get the time?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the thing is, some of these things are in that much that in the production that, you know, TV shows don't take as long, movies are longer. He could have done some of this shit like a year, 2 years ago.
That's the thing with the TV shows they're making. They're like, oh, we could film all this shit and then you come in for a day or two, do some lines and fuck off again.
Yeah. He doesn't play a massive role in
The Bear. Exactly.
The Bear, in fucking probably won't play a massive role in Spider-Man. Yeah. Deadpool 4 gets an update.
Have been seeing things.
Yes, with Ryan Reynolds commenting.
Now, this was one of them rumours.
Well, it's a screenshot. He's spoke on it.
Oh, has he?
Yes, he said he's wisely focused on the next Deadpool movie. So they're focusing on it. There's no deadline or anything yet, but it's happening.
Could you imagine? Now, everyone's going, oh, do a Spidey and a Deadpool. I don't think. Now, I know that Spider-Man's going to be 23, 24 now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Civil War, he was 15. That's 10 years.
So, yeah.
24, right?
Yep.
That's without time jumps and all that sort of shit. Him and his little shucksy doodle sort of personality against Deadpool's, I think it'd be pretty cool.
It would be funny, but
if he was 15, I don't think it'd land.
Yeah, I don't think it tonally it will fit in.
But then I thought of the Adam Project, where he's with that little 13-year-old dude, and he's just swearing his dick off the whole fucking movie. I'm like, dude, that could work too. That could have been a soft entry for Spider-Man and Deadpool.
Could have been. The UK is getting a limited edition release on VHS of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1990 movie.
I'm going to get one of my mates to send me over because I had the green one.
It's green. Yeah.
I'm going to message him and I'm going to say, dude, you need to buy this and send it to me because I had that. I got that for Christmas.
Did you?
In 1990.
Sensational.
And I'm like, fuck yes. I got the poster. You know the poster where they're all on top of each other and then there's the manhole cover on top?
It's green, yeah.
Bro, I had that like the big wooden poster. Oh, dude.
Hell yeah.
That one of them posters with the chamfered edges and everything.
Yep.
I had all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. I loved that movie, man. And it still holds up. I'm getting emotional about this shit, dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool to get it brand new on VHS.
Yes, sir. I hope it's still in the cardboard sheath.
Yeah.
Or the plastic crunchy one. The one that used to always break after a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Dude, hang on. I'm going to see if I can fucking order that.
Only the UK's getting it, so.
Well, where'd you get that? Where'd you see that?
Screen Rant, maybe?
It's going back to cinemas.
Oh.
The 1990 Teenage Ninja Turtle movie.
That's the one.
receives a 35th anniversary theatrical re-release in select UK cinemas. Furthermore, Arrow Video is releasing a 4K restoration of the film, and Vice Press is releasing a special edition VHS tapes. Fucking let's go, dude. It's Christmas all over again.
The Rambo prequel has officially begun production.
Okay.
Shooting in Vietnam. Yeah, I'm not a massive Rambo fan, but
Look, the reason why I like the original Rambo is because it had a bloke in it named Clint, and I felt represented. He was a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was a cop, and he thought he was funny, but he wasn't.
Right.
So I felt represented.
I don't know. Cool.
And I don't know why it was called First Blood 2.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Amazon has picked up an 8-episode series based on an Image comic called Sex Criminals.
No, nothing. When you said Image, I'm like, and then you said Sex Criminals, I'm like, no.
It's based on a pair that discover that when they have sex, they have the power to stop time and decide to use that to rob banks.
Hang on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any other Image titles?
Yeah, plenty.
Name one.
Like Spawn.
Would have been a well better movie.
Yeah.
Another one. Give me another one.
Savage Dragon.
Way better movie.
Mm-hmm.
Two people having sex in a fucking... The Pit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But no, you're going to make a movie about two people who have sex in banks. Hang on a minute. Whilst they're having sex, it stops time?
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're walking into the vault like this?
I don't know the mechanics.
How are they going to carry bags out whilst doing that? Why? How can he last that long?
But we have two people attached to it. It's Kamal Ninjani
Yep.
and his wife, Emily Gordon. His real-life girlfriend, wife.
Okay. He needs more... he's fucking hilarious. He needs more comic book roles, and he's got the fucking fit for it now too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It could be funny. It's a comedy. It's not a superhero thing.
No.
Fair enough.
I want to know. Okay. We know from B-Pop that you can last longer than 45 seconds. Apparently, he's a big 4-hour goer. I don't know how. But I like to get stuff done prompt.
Mm.
Right?
Right.
I'm not going to be able to rob a bank. I can't multitask. I can't even read a text and listen to what someone's saying.
Yeah, I don't know the mechanics, whether it's after they have sex, it lasts a certain amount of time. Who knows what it is? I don't know much about it.
I'm going to have to read this comic book now.
So Wonder Man is currently sitting at 93% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. The only things above it are X-Men 97, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, What If Season 1, and Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel was so good, dude. I love that show.
Yep.
I thought it was great.
So they're the only ones rated above Wonder Man. The rest of the stuff is beneath it.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
WandaVision wasn't even in there. You didn't even put WandaVision in that top 5.
No.
Holy shit.
WandaVision, I think, was 92.
Everybody sucks its dick. I didn't like it.
It was interesting. They did something different with it.
Fucking slow.
Yeah, slow. The first 4 episodes were fucked. It's 92%.
Fuck me. What's that on?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna stop showing screenshots that don't have the word rumor at the start.
Mm-hmm.
You can't refer to Rotten Tomatoes.
Why? Okay. For your information, Secret Invasion is at the bottom with 53%, which, accurate.
And that's why, no, it's not.
Not low enough.
No.
It's the lowest of them all, but...
Still not low enough. That was shit, dude.
Yeah, that was shit.
That special effects in that last fucking, oh my God, go away.
Mm.
Go away. Super Scroll my ass.
When she got Drax's arm, that was terrible.
It was fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, there's meant to be tattoos.
So
why has she got his tattoos from his power? Like, he doesn't even have powers. He's just strong. I don't get it. Anyway, Netflix will keep Warner Brothers in movies for theatrical release.
Fantastic.
So, I don't know. I'm guessing Warner Brothers will still be a separate entity?
I think it'll just be Netflix, like Netflix Cinema or something like that. I think they'll rebrand.
Yeah, okay.
Or they, like you said, they could keep it as like a subsidiary sort of thing, just in case they want to sell it for, $180 billion one day.
Taika Waititi.
No,
Nope.
skip it. I'm sorry.
Has a Star Wars movie in the works. He says he's going to try and harness a bit of the fun from the original movies.
What fun. It was incestuous.
It didn't take itself as serious.
It really didn't. He's also got another fucking movie coming out. Judge
Dredd.
Stay away from it, dude.
Hopefully he learnt from Love and Thunder and he...
No, because he was in the news the other day standing up for it. He hasn't learned his lesson. Dude, Dredd, fucking Jesus, spit it. Carl Urban, that Dredd is perfection. You don't get better than that. Mega City 1 has never looked that good.
It was good.
The tone was perfect. It was incredible. There was no laughs. There was no jokes. There was nothing exciting that's going to make you go, woo, happy. He weren't a hero. He was a fucking dick that got shit done.
Asshole cop.
Yeah. Judge, jury, and executioner. They're not going to be hilarious. They're not going to be going, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They're not going to be there for jokes, mate. Talk about, stay away. Just stay away. Simple. I don't know how the person who's in charge of that studio goes, oh, fuck yeah, let's get the guy from Love and Thunder.
Did you watch the TV show he did, the Time Travelers one?
What's that?
With Kate Blanchett, I think, was in it. It looked like it might have been a bit of fun, but yeah, I never watched it.
I don't think I did, no.
That kind of came out just after Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
That
right.
was the next thing he worked on. Incredibles 3 has been greenlit.
About time.
And
Hang on. Can we go back to Taika Waititi a bit? Did you ever watch Jojo Rabbit?
Oh, yeah.
He tried to make the Holocaust funny.
It was kind of funny.
It was terrible. I laughed at so many things.
And cried too.
Oh, dude. That shoe scene, get fucked. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and we're going to end it with a rumour. Marvel is considering splitting Avengers Secret Wars into 2 parts, depending on the reception they get from Doomsday.
I'm not mad.
It's
going to be one of the biggest movies ever made.
Yeah, don't fluff it out for
Don't fluff
fluff's
it out.
sake.
I
But
don't think they're going to have to. They're going to have like
there's
40 characters, dude.
70 plus.
Oh!
Yeah.
Look, this is a great idea. Making it 2 movies, it's going to need 2 movies. If you're going to make 2 movies out of the last 2 Harry Potters,
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
That was fine.
wasn't mad. It had as long as you end it in a place where people are going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
Like if you end it somewhere like an Infinity War where everyone's Ash and then there's no post-credit scene, there's no nothing. It's just like,
You just got to wait.
it's Cap going, oh God.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. Goosebumps.
Yep.
Goosebumps.
That's all the news I have.
Mate, that was great news. Oh, if I had a gold star, I'd give it to you.
Thanks, buddy.
Well done. That was great news.
We've got a few movies or trailers to check out.
Well, since we've already started that one, let's just click on that, shall we? This is called The Fly.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. This is that stupid remake of kids that are stuck on a fucking island and go ape shit. Yeah. You ever watch that movie?
No.
We're having a
Never
meeting.
seen.
Don't join
Two
in.
ears.
We're on an island and there's no people here. Does that sound like 8 jobs? Yes, I'd like to be chief.
There's more Netlands than I remember when we planned.
We need to think about food and shelters. We need to help each other. We need to be good campmates. We're going to hunt pigs and get meat for everybody.
Don't you feel it, Jack? When you're in the forest, when you're on your own.
I am a hunter. You're the chief. You're a failure. I don't want this. I never wanted this.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Yeah.
Okay. That told me nothing, but we've already. That show's been out. Look, I just made a note. Did you ever see the real life Lord of the Flies experiment they did? So they got a house and they filled it with like 11 boys,
Yeah,
and they had another house and they filled it with 11 girls, and they watched. Fucking the boys didn't last 24 hours, man. That house fell into chaos.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The next one is the trailer for season 2 of Born Again?
Oh, yes, Daddy. I mean, Jeremy. Gosh, she's so beautiful. Deborah Ann Wall, man. I've got her on my leg.
I did my job. I paid my dues. Love is for fools. 'Cause nobody gives a
I was going to say, they weren't together.
I feel liberated. Over medicated.
I hope he can walk.
Oh,
because I'm not
yes!
killing you.
It was already there. What you want, I can
Fuck yes.
look on your
Saw or shovel?
We're going to go back to that. Oh, no. Well, never mind. Fuck, he's lost some weight. Why did they just put that frame of Foggy? That looks fucking good. That looks good, dude.
Interesting trailer. The choice of music and the cuts and
Can
the
you remember
drops.
the Punisher? How they put the music with the Punisher? It was Wood by Alice in Chains, but they put it like fucking heavy.
Yeah.
They usually put great music with them trailers. That looked fantastic.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Deborah Ann Wall, they weren't together in the last season. He had a different girlfriend that was also a solicitor.
No,
she
she's a
wasn't
psychiatrist.
She's a psychiatrist.
Mhm.
That's right. And yeah, Muse fucked her up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm interested to see where it's going because Karen wasn't really into Matt at the end of the last season.
No, but they were kind of standing on the pier and they're like, we have to kind of
That's right. They were
buckle
too.
down and kind of.
Yep. So that's why they buckled down.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Matt. Well done. Look, Jessica Jones looks sensational.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I always loved her character, man. It was
I
sick.
thought Mr. Purple was the highlight of that show. He was an incredible villain. David Tennant, man.
I mean, yeah, but she still played a cool character. I really enjoyed that
whiny.
character. Yeah, I mean,
And Copycat was in that too, wasn't she? She was her friend
yeah.
and went nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Are you coming or what?
Yeah.
Can't just go around killing people.
Yeah, you can.
It's called Mortal Kombat for a reason.
She can't just be. That's not She Khan. That's the tiger. Shao Kahn.
This is a war for the fate of your world.
I'm not some champion. I'm an actor.
These are your champions. No matter how many of my people you put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them. It's time.
Sindel?
To become the hero. You were meant to be.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking super keen for this.
Let's go. That looked fucking brilliant. God, that looks good. These are good trailers, except for the Lord of the Flies one. But that was good. I say that I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah.
I don't like that Chris Pratt is the voice of the Italian guy. Pisses me off.
Oh, you're here.
Now, where's the
He's probably
trouble?
voicing all them in the next few months too. Logan watched his trailer the other day and he goes, Dad! Dad! Because he loves playing Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Come on, you're not the scared guy anymore.
Yes, I am. People don't change.
There's the problem.
Yoshi. Let's go.
Hey. It's all right.
That's fucking adorable.
That looks fucking sensational.
Yeah, it does, man.
What? Who is this? Yoshi. Come on. So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
Dead.
Fucking eye candy, man.
So charming.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Jurassic Park's really got their money's worth with that sound effect, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that'll be $17,000, please. DTF?
St. Louis.
What's
The
DTF?
autopsy's going to say heart attack.
Oh,
Excuse me.
What can I do for you?
what?
Down to fuck. St. Louis. St. Louis.
And it's got David Harbour in it.
And others.
Who's just got divorced because he was too down to fuck.
Yeah, and Jason Bateman's in it too.
I love this dude.
Yeah, it's great.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Well, starting again. Okay. DTF, St. Louis.
You're not going to cut that. You're not going to put that little bit of conversation.
The
with
autopsy's going to say heart
Look
attack.
at
Excuse me.
What's her name?
What can I do for you?
Special crimes.
His wife.
I'm uncertain it was natural causes.
Lily Allen.
Lily Allen. She'd look at that and go, yeah, I used to come home to that.
Come on in. Hello there.
Hey, Clark.
Oh, it's her. I love that chick. She's so good.
I saw this thing, an app, DTF St. Louis. You meet these people so you can spice up your life. You know, spice it up.
It's just hall pass.
What's DTF?
Down to.
Whoa. You work together here.
Yeah, Floyd was a colleague and a friend. How did you get into signing?
I have Peyronie's disease. I have a curve in my penis greater than 30 degrees.
Profile name. Rock solid. Because I feel like I'm a pretty dependable person.
Suburban Dad.
I will help you all of the time.
You introduced him to DTF St. Louis. Your buddies now.
Dead.
I want to know more.
We always want to know more.
Intimacy's been missing for so long.
Had you ever discussed leaving your husband? Wow. No way, Jose. Wow.
Wow.
That was weird.
No one's normal.
So good. Just looks that way from across the street.
You want my dreams?
Give me your dreams.
What's one of your dreams?
I would like for you to go about your business. Do tasks on your phone while you sit on my face.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Keep it down.
What's going on out here in the suburbs?
I love you.
I love you too.
Interesting.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Man, Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman wouldn't sign
fucking
shit.
Yeah.
David Harbour, though. You weirdo. What do you watch that one?
Yeah, well, you fucking clicked the wrong thing.
What's
so
that?
We've got tuna. We've only got tuna left.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Bullshit, asshole. No one likes the tuna here. Get it?
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am?
The toilet's leaking. I'll give you an extra 100.
What'd she say?
She wants us to fix the toilet.
We're piano tuners. We fix pianos.
200.
500, we'll talk.
Harry Horowitz is piano tune and repair. This is Nicky. He is my apprentice. He has a hearing condition, but believe it or not, he's a virtuoso.
Virtuoso, huh?
Maybe you can inspire him.
Okay, thank you, Harry.
Close your eyes. What's this?
C, F sharp. E7 flat 9. F sharp, G, A sharp, B over D sharp.
You never take those out?
No. I get hyperacusis. I'm allergic to loud noises. Hello? You know how long you're gonna be? It's loud.
As long as it takes. Unless you can open the safe.
Ooh.
Already? If you want to make real money, give me a call.
Harry Horowitz.
The outstanding balance is $36,000. Where are you gonna get all the money?
I'll figure it out. I got you something.
Don't do anything stupid. You understand?
Who are you?
Hey!
Not the tank.
Forget it. I'm done.
Harry, you're a very special man. And your girlfriend, she has beautiful hands. What happened to you tonight? Open the safe. Open the safe. Open the safe.
I'm just a piano tuner, man.
That looks fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of them movies where I would not tuna.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go and see that. But seeing that trailer, dude, I would watch the dick out of that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That looks fucking brilliant.
Mm.
Dude, they were fucking sensational. So
Yes.
good.
I think so too.
That's all I've got time for you, mate.
Yep. Thanks again, guys, for joining us.
Please like, comment, subscribe, follow along, and join us on Wednesday for our next episode. Love, peace, and grease.
See you then.